Tonight, we bring you an exclusive story from the 3 News Investigates team about a Stark County dance instructor who was allegedly told her teaching contract at Cleveland's ballet school would not be renewed because of her body size. Our investigations led to the suspension of the Cleveland Ballet's artistic director and her husband, who serves as CEO and president. Stephanie Haney reports.
I love getting to teach students something new. Like, you know, we can do pliés and tendus and like easy things, but I love seeing them get excited about learning something new.
Brittani Harri is a ballet instructor who's been teaching dance for more than a decade.
If you can move and have a heartbeat, you can dance. So don't let anybody ever tell you you can't do that. It's true.
Jim Becker is an accomplished performer who was hired by Cleveland Ballet co-founders and married couple, artistic director Gladisa Guadalupe, and president and CEO Michael Krasnyansky to run the school's outreach program. Then Jim hired Brittani to teach ballet to kids with the Boys and Girls Club of Akron.
You could teach a class on how to run your class.
But then, at a staff meeting on August 1st, Gladisa saw this photo of Brittani teaching the tendu movement in Jim's outreach newsletter.
And she told me that she could not release the newsletter I had been working on. The mock-up was no good. She simply said, "the tendu picture." And I knew what she was gunning for at that point. And I even asked the artistic director, "It seems like you're insinuating that someone's size or body weight would somehow be able to disqualify them." And before I could even finish my sentence, she's just nodding. I was told that this fine teacher to my left did not have the physical aesthetic required to teach tendus and pliés to the Boys and Girls Club children.
Jim wrote down what happened at the meeting and hand-delivered it in a letter to Lilia Starkman in the Human Resources Department. He also tried but failed to meet with their HR consultant, Lana Krasnyansky-Sokolinski, who was Michael's daughter and Gladisa's stepdaughter, and called and told Brittani what happened.
Yes, it was very hard to hear because, you know, it's 2023, and maybe I'm not a prima ballerina, but I was never trying to be. I love dance, I love to teach, I love children. And to have someone rip that away just because they didn't like how I looked, it's just not okay.
Gladisa Guadalupe said something very closely to the effect, if not precisely, that we cannot allow a teacher like this to work for us because little girls will see that and think that that is okay. She said something to the effect of young girls who are of grander size are at greater risk of injury. And if anybody tells you that, find a different dance studio.
We asked dance physical therapist Jenna Cantor about this perception of larger body size and injury in dance.
There's no evidence supporting that at all. Ironically, it's actually when somebody is underweight, they're actually 1.8 times more likely to fracture a bone. In ballet, we want everyone to be a stick. We don't want to have any chest. We don't want to have any glutes, nothing. It's just everything to be straight up and down. But not all bodies are made that way, even if they aren't overweight.
We went to the Cleveland Ballet with these allegations and others on Monday, October 30th, after which the board launched internal and independent investigations. In a statement, the board told 3 News Investigates it takes these allegations seriously. They intend to fix anything that emerges from either review, and, quote, "The board will not tolerate any form of discrimination, harassment, inappropriate, or abusive conduct against dancers, staff, vendors, or any other individuals who conduct business with the Cleveland Ballet," end quote. On Tuesday, November 14th, the board told us they suspended both Gladisa and Michael pending the results of their investigations. Jim Becker never got a reply to his August 3rd letter to HR, and Brittani learned her teaching contract with the School of Cleveland Ballet would not be renewed because of her size, just one day before the show her students had been working toward all summer, but she still showed up to support them.
It was awesome to see all the work we put in and then be so proud of them. And I was not going to let them down. And they had no idea what was going on. They just knew I was there for them. And yeah, I wouldn't have changed it.
Stephanie Haney, 3 News Investigates.
Brittani Harri is now teaching dance once again with the Artful Living and Learning program in Stark County.